Hey guys, welcome to the Lost Cryptids Conservatory. You know, Sasquatch are truly amazing. They are so adept to thrive with nature. They basically know all the mysteries. It seems like they utilize cover in such a way that it's it just leaps and bounds and multiple levels above anything that our special forces can do. Their hairs are adapted to diffuse the light and scatter it around them and help pixelate them. But even more than that, their bodies are physically adapt to the strenuous long days and nights that they have to do to gather food, to hide, to patiently wait for not only animals to come for them to capture and eat, but for humans to get into the area and also do whatever they're doing and move on out without the Sasquatch being seen most of the time. And so they're very patient in what they're doing, and most of the time they're just sitting and waiting. And a lot of reasons why most people don't see a Sasquatch is because the Sasquatch is already in the area, sitting down and watching everything, and it knows when you are coming into the area. It hear you, see you, and smell you if the wind is to its advantage. Now, when the Sasquatch is on the move, you probably have a better chance because while it's moving, it's making noise, so it can't hear you as well. And there's an off chance where it might not spot you at that certain angle, but in a couple steps you spot it, and then it realizes that you're there too. So I think that happens, but because most of the time they are in the woods observing everything, coming in and going out, and waiting for the opportunities for meals, for entertainment for people, and to scout around a new area for if it's a place to live or to stay or whatever drives them to do the things that they do. The main thing is they observe everything and they formulate and calculate and use that big brain they have. So that is highly intelligent, and I believe that's why they evolved to be how they are. If they are like a Native American tribe, type of elder brother, then they definitely are more civilized and what I think a lot of people are given credit for. They're above the great apes notion. Obviously, humans are great apes, we're primates and all that. But they seem to have like an intelligence on par with humans or maybe slightly under. But maybe they are more intelligent, like in the ways of nature, in the ways of the mysteries of nature and how to thrive with everything around you in such a way that you don't impact the environment the way humans have done for millennia. So I think that they are truly adept, and even during storms. I mean, they're out there running around. They're out there messing around with people. Firsthand experience. Several buddies of mine have seen something last camp out during the storm. Heard stuff during tornado warning, 50 miles an hour gusts, just heavy rain, and it's just it amazes me just they do whatever they want to do. If they're going to be out there during a thunderstorm and a tornado warning, heavy 50 miles an hour gusts, I mean, they're going to be out there. There's not much stopping them. It's discomforting, right? But it's not, out of the zone of they can't do it. Now, what level of danger does it present itself before they like retreat for shelter? Because from my last experience, when it was storming and stuff, they were there, and it was like it wasn't even affecting them. So was it? I guess maybe it is like animals, where they they just have a sense of a feeling, and when really bad things are about to happen, they seek shelter. Like when intimate danger is coming, they can feel it and then they hide. I'm not sure, but it felt pretty bad for us out there, and what didn't seem to affect them at all. So that kind of and again, it's probably from observing and stuff. They sit there and observe these storms all the time. They probably could tell and feel and at every level of when a really bad storm is coming, when it's going to pass over. I mean, who knows? You know, the mysteries of nature and of other animals and what they can do and sense and their intuition and all that. It's just amazing. So I think they are on par with the animal intuition, and then they have the human aspects, and we ourselves have this intuition, our gut instincts and stuff that we can cultivate and learn from. And I believe that's what they do all the time to survive. And it just like they say dogs can smell good and bad people, or animals can smell your intent and stuff like that. Or what if they can do that? I mean, you get that feeling if somebody's looking at you and you go look around and there's a person staring at you, just a regular person. I mean, what if they can feel that? I mean, there's been a number of witnesses who say they feel it. I've, felt being watched in the woods. It's your gut instinct telling you something's watching you, something's there. And I think they take it to a obviously a higher level because they're more attuned to nature, more attuned to that world of heightened awareness, of feeling everything around you in nature. There's so many mysteries to them. And I believe that hopefully one day soon we will be able to catch a really good break of some great evidence, and beyond just films, beyond just some whoops and grunts, but actual like interaction of it showing intelligence, showing that it's more than just if it was an ape. And when people say it's just an ape, we are apes, of course, but the intelligence that goes along with that term seems to be far below what a lot should be given credit to them, because they seem to be a lot more than just apes. I mean, they have their own language and stuff, and they seem to be able to formulate and strategize and interact with humans in a lot more ways that are just far beyond any of the great apes or any type of primates we have today. So to call them an ape, I think it would be a term that is correct, but I think the notion that it dumbs them down in a way, it goes along with that term. So I don't like to use that. But they're an advanced species of hominin, or hominid. And they definitely utilize all their abilities from being in nature at their full advantage. That's that's probably the main reason why they survived, is observation of humans and where we don't like to go, what we do out in the woods, what scares us, what little tricks they can do, like throwing rocks and little things that can just be enough to get us out of the woods, but doesn't have to be drastic enough of like causing a big conflict, which is no good for this